Okay, hello everyone. I don't I don't know how to start this off. Okay, hello everyone. This is gonna be something weird. I don't know. I just wanted to play some Minecraft and then yeah, so like that's what we're gonna do. This is a fabric mod I installed. I'm gonna install some mods as this goes. So like we're gonna see some new mods. So far I have I don't know what to say. So far I have Terralith, I think it's what it's called. So yeah, we're just gonna see where this goes. So like what am I gonna do? I honestly don't know. I just wanted to play some Minecraft. I guess this is gonna be some sort of like podcast style. Is it? I don't know. Cause like, okay, so like I initially like vlogged my finals, and I wanted to be like a personal vlog and all of that, like finals week, health week, and all of those. But like, I think during the middle of it or something, yeah, I like stopped vlogging because of how much shit I had to do, and it was just such a stressful week. And then yeah, so like I kind of want to like talk about it because um it's my first semester of college has officially ended. It ended like yesterday when we had to submit a project, but it has officially ended. And I don't know, let's just like talk about it or something. I don't know, cause like I don't know if it's just me, but like especially in social media, when it comes to like college content, it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like every content creator is like saying like, oh, you should like film your like college days, or like if you're not gonna like post it public, at least post it on like private or something, because like college days is gonna be like one of the most memorable days of your life or some shit. So like I don't know, that kind of pressured me into like kind of vlogging some days, but like with how busy I was during my first semester, it's honestly kind of hard to like vlog. So like I thought, hey, why not just like do it like this style, like podcast style, and just like talk about it, what happened, and yeah. So yeah, this is probably not gonna be very smooth. It's probably gonna go all over the place. So I don't know. Don't expect much, I guess. Yeah. So like, okay, I don't even know where to start. Like first semester, that's kind of weird. So like, I guess I should like start with like what were the most memorable moments in my semester? Well, honestly, I feel like I honestly feel like I didn't do much this semester, which is very weird because like everyone hypes college to be like this life-changing thing. And first semester comes by and I honestly don't feel much of a change from my high school days. I think a part of a reason oh gosh, I think a part of the reason why I don't feel much of a change is because of the fact that I am like in the same school that I was during my senior high school days. So like, there's really not much to adjust. Um yeah. And you know, I don't know, I just felt like I didn't do much out of my comfort zone. But like then again, there wasn't much to do. Like it's still the same school. I feel like when it comes to like memorable moments, the first thing that comes to mind is probably the stressful moments, which is like every before exams, I just get so stressed with all of the projects and all of those. Oh, there's a lush cave. Ooh, we can go there. I don't know. But like, yeah, I feel like, hmm, yeah, the most stressed I've been was definitely during our finals. Like, it wasn't even just the finals, it was the week before the finals. There was just so much projects, and it wasn't just projects, it was group project, which is like, oh my gosh. But like, yeah. So like, um we have to like start from the beginning. So like, I'm in the Philippines, and there was this super typhoon that happened like not so long ago during November, and my place was affected during that, and because of that, we didn't really have school. So like, during that time, like, I wanted to relax, but like, during the super typhoon, like, it was full on brownout. So like, I couldn't even get shit done, like academically, because like, there were still some deadlines that I had to do for like terms of homeworks and like projects wise. But like, I just didn't pay much attention to it because I thought they would like, move it and give it like consideration to all of the other students and all of that. And that did happen. Like, but like, after like 4 to 5 days of brownout, like, I honestly like did not think much about school like at all. And which is kind of like where the first mistake kind of settles in, because the week after that was just fucking stressful. Like, that was when all of my stress started. So like, the week after that, we were informed that our project for one of our majors is going to be that same week on Friday. That project in particular is about a jingle. It's a major. It's for a major subject, and we had to make a jingle about basically everything that we've ever learned. And it was just like, I mean, like, they did tell us beforehand, like, oh, you need to prepare for this. Like, they literally told us, I think, like, during, um, like, after our pre-terms exam, they definitely told us about it. And, oh my gosh, wait. I don't, oh, I'm not prepared. Where do I go? Should I just, like, dig down or something? Oh my gosh, I'm not prepared. Wait. I feel like it's honestly it's kind of hard to like talk about something while like playing a game, I've just noticed. So like, wait, I'm gonna try and find a cave first. Um should I just dig down this place? Ooh, this is kinda scary. Hey, why not? I'll just dig down here. I mean, I can't really find a cave, so like, oh my gosh, that scared me. Okay, let's just like dig down for a bit. I guess I'll just make a staircase. Yeah, wait, where was the tree? The tree is there, so I'll go around it. Um, okay, that's the tree. So this is gonna be the center. Um, hmm. Whatever. I'm just gonna. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hard because it's sand. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, like, okay, it was our project. Like, okay, granted, they told us like way before, like, we definitely had like enough time to like make the lyrics for a jingle, but like, I honestly didn't think much of it because like, they didn't really discuss all of it. So like, I was just waiting for all of the lessons to be discussed before like making the jingle. So, cause like, what if like, like, oh, that, like the lyrics would be made was like different to what it actually means and all of that. So yeah, like I didn't really think much of it, but then that week came around, and then when our teacher said that the deadline is going to be moved to Friday that same week, it was Monday. I honestly kind of panicked because like I like we it was that's major was so long, and then like we didn't prepare much for it. So like yeah, it was honestly kind of scary. And then that same day in Monday, we were introduced to another jingle that was honestly kind of, I mean, like looking back at it, that jingle wasn't that hard, but like the amount of like workload that we had, other than that, like we also had like quizzes, we also had like, I'm trying to think what other subjects there were. Oh yeah, there was another project that we had. So like during that week, we legit had like that week after that super typhoon, we had like three projects in total to pass before finals. And after that week, okay, this is okay. I'm so sorry if I'm like all over the place, but like, yeah. Okay, so like we have the week of the super typhoon where I literally did nothing. The week after that, where it was a deadline for all of the projects, and like we had quizzes and all of that. And then the week after that is our finals. So those 2 weeks were definitely stressful, to say the least. Um yeah, I mean, to add on, like I am a nursing student, and yeah, to say the least, like it's like our majors are honestly like, I mean, like ANAFE is not that bad, but subjects like TFN is what really like made me want to like perish, like legit, because like I don't know, like something about TFN is like I try to like it, but it's just like so boring. Like I don't know if it's just me, but like yeah, I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know if it's just me, but like I honestly prefer anatomy over TFN. Theoretical foundations of nursing, or something. Yeah. So like okay, so we had that. It was Monday, and then um what's this? Okay, I'm trying to remember as much as I can of what happened. We decided to film the Anafi jingle in Wednesday, which is honestly like kind of easy. It was just about cranial nerves, so making the lyrics for that was honestly not bad. And then like yeah, we filmed it on Wednesday. It was so smooth, like whatever. And then the TFN jingle comes along, and that's the subject that I was talking about. That's like we have to like make a jingle about all of this shit, all of the things that we had to learn. Like honestly, like we weren't even halfway in our like subject. So like when it comes to like learning the lessons, we weren't even halfway. So like having the deadline of that jingle on Friday was just kind of like insane. So like after our filming in the Anafi jingle, I slept, which was a huge mistake. I should have made the lyrics immediately after that day. But like I just remember feeling kind of tired, and it's like, I mean, it's not that bad because like my members made some lyrics, so maybe we'll just like add like a little bit of adjustment to it. That did not happen the next day. What happened the next day instead was literally like Okay, so like I arrived at school, and then literally like I looked at the lyrics. That was the day that I just looked at the lyrics. And then honestly, like the lyrics weren't matching the rhythm or tune of the song that we were about to use. Cause we were like planning to like just make it into like a parody. We're just like replacing the lyrics of the song. And then yeah. And then like the lyrics that I saw that they made were like, it's like good. Like a good foundation, but like most of it didn't really match the song in terms of like how do I say this? Like it didn't like the amount of syllables. I don't know how to explain it, but like yeah, it's just like there are like parts where you like to like sing fast, which just like makes it like weird. It just wasn't right. It didn't fit the song. So like on the spot, like I had to like think. Me and one other group member had to think of like lyrics for the jingle, and that went on for the whole day. That was Thursday, and we were supposed to film that day, but we just couldn't because like we didn't have a jingle. The plan we had instead was to make finish the lyrics as soon as possible, and then in terms of recording ourselves, we would have to do it at at our houses. So yeah, it was just very hectic. I mean, like in both of our jingles, I was the one who sang because like, hey, I have a mic, and I can at least make it sound good if like the video is not good enough. So yeah, that's what I did. I recorded both. Okay, so like Friday comes along, Friday morning, and I decide I am all over the place, aren't I? Okay, to sum it up, Thursday we literally didn't do anything other than just like write lyrics. I think I finished writing the lyrics at around, yeah, it was around midnight. Because of how much theorists there were on that subject. So like yeah, I finished until midnight, and then I told myself, hey, I'm gonna finish recording bright and early in the morning, and then like hopefully edit like 2 to 3 hours. Cause like that TFN jingle, the deadline for that was Friday 12 p.m. I told myself the night before that I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna sleep, I'm gonna record. But like no, I slept. And then yeah, morning comes along, and when it was like 7 a.m., I was honestly panicking because I was still like recording 7 to 8 a.m. And then 9 a.m. comes along, and then our teacher says that okay, she'll adjust the deadline to 5 p.m. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And then I don't know what has gotten into my mind, but like when I heard that, I don't know why I slept again, and that really fucked me over. So like I slept from 8 to like 11, and which is like not much, but like I could have done so much. I could have finished recording the vocals for the jingle, but I just didn't. So like yeah, 11, 12, I mean around like 12 to 3, I'd say. That's when I started to make the vocals for the jingle. And it took way longer than I expected it to. I feel like it took way longer because like I was like adjusting the sounds and everything. And like honestly, I'm pretty nitpicky. Yeah, I'm pretty nitpicky when it comes to the vocals. Like if it sounds shit, like I don't know, this isn't gonna cut it. I don't know. I feel like I'm just very nitpicky when it comes to recording the vocals. Like I noticed like when I was recording the vocals, like if there was a part that I didn't like, I was like, no, ma'am. So like I would like restart that until like I come to a vocal which I am like comfortable with or like okay with. Like that sounds good, and that definitely made it way longer, like made the recording way longer. I think I finished around 3 p.m. So yeah, I just had like 2 hours to like edit. I don't know. So like there I was like panicking. I didn't even record myself like lip syncing to the thing. So like I lip sync as fast as I could. And then after that, it was around 4 p.m. I think. And no, it was 4:30 and I was just opening the editing software for like making the videos and all of that, and I just remember being like, yeah, no, I'm like fucked, like I don't know. And then like another miracle happened. Our teacher says she'll extend the deadline to 10 p.m. and that's the final. And I was like, okay, Mavi, don't fuck this up. You're gonna edit until like until passing, okay? So like there I was like I was cuz like what I made my members do was lip sync to the vocals, and then I'll just like green screen them, cuz like I made them legit lip sync in front of like a plain background in their house, so that I could easily replace that and like put images and all of that. After lip syncing all of those audios with their mouths, I decided to put subtitles. And you know, making subtitles is not the easiest thing to do. I mean, it is easy, but it is definitely time consuming. So I may or may not have taken 1 to 2 hours making those subtitles. Cause like I don't know, I just wanted to make sure like they understood the lyrics or something. But maybe that was a mistake on my part. I don't know. But like yeah, so like 7 p.m. comes along. Or 8? I honestly forgot. But yeah, I tried chroma key. Like I tried to use the plain background and then like put the image on it. It didn't work. I don't know. Like part of it was because my members were like wearing a lab coat, and then their background was like white, and then like it kind of just like merged together and the green screen effect didn't work, and I was just like panicking like I don't know what to do. Like even those with like a colored background, it didn't work, which is like kind of scary. So like I remember like trying CapCut, and then because like CapCut has that thing where oh, there's the cave. CapCut has that thing where you could what's this? You could remove the background. So like I tried that, and then girl, that process took like way longer than I expected. And then I tried screen recording it because like I don't know if it's just me, but like when I try to export in CapCut, there's gonna be a watermark. But like I don't know why, but like Amar told me like what? I don't have a watermark. So like they probably fixed it or something. And now I'm just thinking like what if they fixed it way back then? And like what if I exported that and like I could have used it, but like I don't know. I don't know. No, no wait. I couldn't use it anyway. It was a pro feature. So yeah, like I tried screen recording it, and then oh my gosh, like the screen recording wouldn't work in CapCut because it was like how many frames per second? Like I don't know. I was panicking. The jingle was like 7 minutes long, and the fact that I tried screen recording it and it would always lag after like 2 minutes or 1 to 2 minutes, and then yeah. So like I tried finding for other options, and then the other option that I found was um this AI thing. What is this? Is this a geode? Hmm. I think it is, right? No? Oh, well. So yeah, I tried using this AI, and then it was I I'm trying to remember as hard as I can. It was already 8? I think 8:30 or 9. No, it was definitely 9. I remember that, where I tried this AI software, and then I tried to like use it cuz I tried to use it to like remove the background, and then like it just took way too long. And then I remember it being like 9:30, and then the loading bar says it's on like 8%. I was like, nah, this ain't gonna make it. So like, oh my gosh, I passed that TFN jingle like maybe like 9:50 or something, cuz like I had to also like upload it in the G drive. And yeah, I just wasn't proud of that moment, cuz like it could have been so like it would have been like a cute moment to like have like, you know, a green screen, like that one Malcolm Todd music video. Like it could have been a cool moment, but like it just didn't make it. What I ended up submitting was like, yeah, it was us lip syncing, but like the background was legit like a plain background. Like there wasn't much. It felt like a last minute ditch effort. Like, and it was, but like whatever. Yeah, I remember I even used like my way of recording. Like I didn't use like a plain background wall. I used like Google Meet, and then I changed my background to neon green so that it's, oh my gosh, ouch, bitch, something fell. I used Google Meet, and then I changed my background to like this neon green so that I could easily like green screen it out. And then because like I couldn't like I don't know, like I couldn't edit it all, like because my members, like I'm trying to remove their backgrounds and just wouldn't work. There are parts of the video where like I literally have this green screen background, and it was just so ugly. Yeah, I don't know. I remember like after passing that, I just felt so defeated. Like I just didn't want to talk to anyone or something. I don't know. Yeah, I remember. I think I talked to Amar about it, but and then like I just felt like so like, oh my gosh. And then like it wasn't even over just yet, because after that, the day after that, Saturday, was the deadline of our Anafi jingle. So like, like I didn't have time to like moan about it or complain about it. After that, I just took a quick little rest to like refresh my mind, and then I think at early morning I started recording the vocals for Anafi jingle, and then I passed it on time. There was like that Anafi jingle I'm definitely like proud of, cuz like it's a short jingle, but like it gets the point across. And but like the only thing that's like kind of like bugging me is the fact that I, instead of trigeminal, I said temporal nerve, which is like not big of a deal, but like whatever. Okay, so like Saturday's done. Like I submitted that Anafi jingle. Our next project that we had to submit was this like Google Meet recording of us discussing a topic. So I tried to talk with my members about it, and they said like they weren't all of the only day that they were available was, no, one of the members told me that the only day that they were available was on Sunday. So I was like, okay, we'll find a way. And then we ended up talking about how instead of like having some members like record their part on Saturday and like that member recording his part on Sunday, we'll record it all in one on Sunday. So like Sunday comes along, I edited the yeah, I remember I edited the PPT and everything. And then, when Sunday came along, um it was okay. Like the recording went way smoother than I thought it would. But like there were definitely some parts where they just weren't audible. So like I had to make subtitles again. And I remember having to bring my laptop to school to just continue making subtitles because it was 10 minutes 10 minutes of us discussing, and then like, oh gosh, the fact that I had to make subtitles, it was manual as well. So like that was like, oh gosh, that's one of the reasons why like I took way longer. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why it took me like way longer. It's because like I had to like type it in, I have to time it correctly, and then yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I ended up passing it on time. And then I remember after that project, like there weren't any more projects. I mean, there were, but like after that, like I was able to like breathe for the first time, and then I just felt so like relieved. And then the week after that comes along, and I don't know if you remember, but the week after that is our finals exam. So okay, let's like kind of have like a brief summary of what the fuck I just said. So like as a recap, Wednesday was our TFN no. As a recap, Wednesday was when we recorded for Anafi. Thursday was when we tried to record for TFN but just couldn't. Then Friday was when I stressed, edited for TFN. And Saturday was when I passed the Anafi jingle on time. Then Sunday we recorded our PowerPoint presentation thing. And then on Monday, that's when I passed the PowerPoint presentation. And then that week was our finals week. So we had our finals in math scheduled in Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. And then our major subjects, all three of them, were all in one day in Saturday, which is insane. So like before anything, I think I don't even remember what happened during that week because of how much I had to study. But like I remember like no, I didn't study that much. Who am I kidding? In math, it was honestly like stock knowledge. I remember like commuting the way there. That was like the only time that I got to review. And honestly, like I was so lucky because like in the exam, they showed the formulas for all of the long stuff, like all of the long formulas. So like I didn't stress about it too much. I think I passed that one. I don't know. I still don't know my grades and all of that. And then, Saturday comes along. Or no, Friday comes along. As I tried to like take notes for my Anafi, I ended up becoming sick. And I don't know, I just like, I guess my body shut down or something, but like, yeah, I just remembered feeling sick, and like I tried starting to review on like what what was it, like around around 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Like I just felt myself becoming sick. So like I literally slept, and then I told my friend Amar to wake me up at like 1 a.m. to like for so that I could have some time to review. And then granted, like I did wake up at 1, but the thing is, like my head still hurt during that. And then I remember taking like a little bit of naps, one one turned into 2 a.m., 2 turned to 3 a.m., 3 turned to 4 a.m., and then 5 a.m. It's like, oh my gosh, like I I kid you not, I did not review one bit, like in all of those majors, Anafi, TFN, and Biochem. And our exam was a whole day from morning till the late afternoon. So like I don't know. And then I still felt pretty sick. So like I was like, I'm kind of fucked. So like, yeah. When it reached 5 a.m., I don't know, like 5 until the time that our exams were about to start, which was like 8 a.m. I focused on the first subject, which was biochem, and I'm honestly kind of glad that I did, because like some of the parts that I reviewed were there, but like it sucks because like I didn't get to review everything in biochem, and then yeah, there's just a huge part of the exam that I didn't know. I think it was like 40 out of, or 50 out of 100. I don't know. 50 out of 100. Like I didn't know anything. So that was like, hey, I don't know. This sounds like a like legit, like it was all multiple choice. So like I just had to like pick like what sounded what sounded like the most correct, even though like I don't know which is the correct. And then yeah, that was my biochem. And then after that, straight into that was our Anafi labeling exam. This one I was kind of scared, but cause like as I was taking the exams, you could take the next exams, like like when you finish the exams, like first you could like take the next exam immediately, so that you could like have your break earlier. And then I was one of the late people, like I don't know, I was one of the last people to pass my biochem. And then like the person guarding us was like saying like, oh yeah, one of the choices is wrong, it's trigeminal. And then I remember like my heart dropped, because like it's a labeling exam, and I did not know where each of the cranial nerves were in the brain. So I was like, yeah, no, I am fucked, like in that labeling exam. I was just like, oh well, whatever. And then like I passed my biochem exam, and then I got my Anafi exam, and honestly it wasn't that bad. The cranial nerves part, it wasn't about labeling where each cranial nerves were. It was more about um labeling its functions and what each cranial nerve was, like what is cranial nerve 1, and then there's choices. So like it wasn't that bad, and honestly the jingle that I made really came into use. Like I remember like replaying that jingle every like 5 minutes or so, like, or every like question, to like remember the function of that nerve. And honestly, like it did pop up in the exam, which is like pretty cool. Those first two exams were like done, Anafi ANAFE labeling, and then biochem exam. And then next we had a little break before our our big subjects, which were ANAFE and TFN. Okay, wait. I don't know where to build my house, honestly. Kind of all over the place. I think I'll just mine for a while. So yeah, our next subjects were ANAFE and TFN. And then I remember we only had like we finished at 11, and then our next subjects ANAFE and TFN were scheduled on 1 p.m. So like we had like around 3 hours to review, something along those lines. And then I remember during that time just like focusing on ANAFE, even though I should have focused on TFN, but low key, like, I don't know, I just couldn't bring myself to like study TFN because like I don't know, I'm just not interested in it. I don't know, it's just like one of those things like you're trying to make yourself like study this subject that you hate, but like it just couldn't work. So like, like for me to not waste my time, I just decided to, hey, why not like study a subject that I'm actually interested in. So like I studied ANAFE, and like I guess I studied ANAFE way too long because like the exams were about to start in like 10 minutes and I haven't reviewed TFN one bit. So like legit all I did was like scan like okay, this is your theory, I guess. I don't know what that meant, but like yeah. And then the exams came along, and honestly each of those exams I was the last one to answer. Okay, I need to talk about how each exams were. Okay, ANAFE exam, it was honestly kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's mid for me because it's very situational and it's very easy to be confused on like the questions and stuff. I remember most of the questions were about like, oh, like what's this? What, like what's their illness or something, like what's the disease that they have. And that's the part where I struggled in the most. Um but like honestly, other than that, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it's that bad. And then TFN comes along, and thankfully TFN also wasn't that bad. It was, if anything, like kind of, I don't want to jinx it because like I mean like I did struggle a bit, but like it definitely wasn't as bad as ANAFE. But basically in TFN it was very situational. It's like one of those, since it was multiple choice, it's one of those things where like there's definitely one obvious answer. That's how TFN went. Like there were like three like, oh okay, and then there's just one obvious answer. Like like the questions were like, oh, how do I care, how should a nurse care for a patient? Should they like A, throw him off a cliff, B, leave it to the doctor, C, I'm trying to think on the spot right now. C, um should you tell them to eat healthy, or D, like assist them and give them care or something. Yeah, it was, those were the kind of questions like there's just one easy, like there was one obvious answer. So like that's how TFN went. And then just like that, our exams were done. But like honestly, like that wasn't the end of it, because the week after that we had two more exams that were project based. So like our PE exam, for example, is about making an aerobics exercise, and then after that we also have another exam where we had to make a website. So yeah, it was it wasn't as hectic, but like you just finish your finals, you thought you're like done, but like you're not. I remember the FB page of our school was like, "Congrats, freshman, you're done." And then I'm just like sitting here like, "Girl, no, we're not. There's literally like still shit to do." So yeah, Saturday was the day when we finished our finals exam for our majors, and then our PE performance. We because we have to perform in front of our teacher. It was scheduled on Tuesday. So legit, we only had 2 days to prepare, Sunday and Monday. So yeah, on Sunday, I remember we made steps for like the majority of the songs, and then on Monday, that's when we um thought this no on Sunday we thought of the steps on the morning, and then we taught them to our classmates in the afternoon, and the steps weren't finished, so like the next day we thought of steps again and formations in the morning, and then we taught them in the afternoon. And honestly, like, it was honestly kind of insane how we clutched that. The fact that we were able to do that in 2 days, like, I mean, if you were to look at our performance, like, I wouldn't. It, it's not that obvious that we prepared for only 2 days, which is like so. Like, I'm so grateful for all of my classmates. And yeah, that was our PE exam done. And then after that, we had our website making, which honestly, after our PE exam, we had our, what's this? We had the year end party, which was pretty cool. I mean, like, it could have went better. We could have watched movies, but like, there just wasn't enough time, and we didn't get our hands on a projector, so like, it didn't work. But like, we played some games. It was fun. And then yeah, after that, I felt like everyone was just like done. Like, like that feeling like there's still like a project, but like the members are kind of like not active. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, yes, there's still a project out there, but like your members aren't like giving too much attention to it, because like it's kind of like sem break mentality already, or like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like, yeah, during that website making, almost all of the members were legit just not active. And then yeah, I just took it upon myself to like, hey, I'll just edit the website. And yeah, I edited that, and then they changed the layout, and then like they didn't, like, I mean, like, I edited like the design of it, and then they ended up like helping in like changing like where the placements of the text were, the paragraphs and all of that. And then we passed it, and then yeah, that was the end of our first semester, which that website making stuff, we passed it just yesterday. So like, my brain right now is still like pretty fresh. Like, holy shit, what the fuck, it's sem break. But like, what's weird, like our sem break is actually supposed to start last week. No, this week, Monday. Well, but like they pushed the e-exam on Tuesday on the first week of our sem break, and then our other exam on website making on Friday, which was yesterday. So like legit, that was like our first week of sem break, like gone, and it didn't feel like sem break because we had shit to do. So like, and then next week we won't even catch a break because like next week we have to enroll for our second sem, and then the week after that is the start of our second sem. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Like legit, like I don't know. It's kind of like hectic. Like I don't know. It's just like there's no break. Like it's legit like straight. Like some break doesn't feel like some break. It's kind of sad. But yeah, that was what happened during my first semester of college. And honestly, how do I rate it? Mm, I'd say it's it was pretty it was pretty tame, I'd say. Like as I said, like, like people hype up college to be this life changing, like hard, like, like, oh, this is where you're gonna not sleep as much and all of that. And like, yes, there were many days where I haven't slept as much. There were days where I haven't slept in like 2 hours, and the workload is like a lot. But like honestly, college feels like high school to me. And I feel like a huge part of that is the fact that I'm at the same school that I was during senior high school. So like there really wasn't much change. Didn't I talk about this in the beginning? I have this friend. Um Her name is Sherry. I don't know if she will watch this or anything. But she told me like she switched to my section because she didn't have anyone to talk to like in her original section. So we were classmates the whole time. And then she was telling me like, "Oh, maybe if you weren't there, like I would have a hard time adjusting." Which is weird for her to say because I feel like she was able to adjust, like she was able to like do more in college than I did, because like all I ever did was I just focused on my studies. And that comes with a cost. I felt like my first sem, like all throughout my first sem, I didn't talk to much people. Like I only focused on like academic stuff. And seeing Sherry like strike up a conversation to like my other classmates, like, oh, like I missed this part of college. I mean, it is the first sem, and then like I still have like how many more sems to go. Like this is only like 1/8 of the journey. But like it's just, yeah, I don't know. I guess like that's just like my one regret is that I focused way too much in academics that I haven't had the chance to like, talk to my other classmates, and then like, like know more about them. Cause like I felt like I haven't done that at all. While my friend Sherry over here is like making new friends and like having her own circle of friends in just like one semester. And yeah, the same goes with Amar as well. Like he was able to like make new friends this semester, while I felt like I was just stuck with my original circle of friends. Like before college, like they're still who I consider to be my circle of friends, while my other friends are making new circle of friends, which is like, oh, Like, I don't know. I think that's the part that I suck the most is socializing. I feel like if I were to be in like a room with like a stranger or something, I would have trouble like finding out topics that relate to both me and that stranger. I don't know. I feel like I just don't connect as much when it comes to like, Philippine culture and all of that. Cause like I studied abroad almost all my life, and I only had like a small group of friends there because like we were only like 10 in my classroom back then in junior high school. So like when I moved to the Philippines, it was kind of hard to adjust because of like, oh, there's many people with many different backgrounds. And then yeah, that's the main part that I struggled in, was adjusting in terms of like socializing with other people. And yeah, I feel like that's, I guess, goal next semester is to try and talk to more people and socialize with them more, because I feel like the only time that I got to socialize with other people was when we had projects. And there's nothing wrong with that, but like, like I want to talk with them more. Like I want to like talk to them outside the academic setting, like, hey, like how's your day and all of that shit. But like, I don't know. I just feel like my interest is, ooh, what's this? Oh fuck. Wait. Oh, whatever. Um yeah, no, I just felt like my interests don't align with my classmates here in the Philippines compared to when I was abroad. So, yeah. Oh, what's that? That's pretty cool. Hmm. Like, I think it's been an. I don't know how long it's been that I've talked, but like, I just realized how much, like, I didn't do much other than just, like, roam around. I don't know, it's kind of hard to, like, talk while, um, yeah, to talk in general while, like, doing something. I thought it'd be easier, but, like, no, it's kind of hard. But like, yeah, that's my first semester of college. Like, it's weird. Like, could you believe it? Like, I'm 1/8 done, and I know that it's like still pretty far, but like, hey, it's like 1/8. Like, I I don't know. It's like, I don't know, but like, it's just weird to me how like that 1/8 like is just went by so fast. And it honestly sucked how like I just felt like I didn't do as much during that first semester. you know I felt like I just focused too much academic wise. I feel like this next um semester I want to, wait, oh my gosh, oh, this is so cool. um Sorry, this semester I probably want to focus more on like personal stuff. I want to do stuff that I actually like and not be burnt out academic wise. I feel like because I was so focused academic wise, I didn't have the chance to like talk to my friends as much. I didn't talk to Amar as much during my hell week. I didn't talk to, my friends as much. And I feel like, yeah, I didn't focus on myself. I didn't get to do like the things that I love. Like I didn't get to like um produce any music or like play any instrument. No, I was just so occupied with um I was just so occupied with Sorry, I'm just trying to think of like where I should build my house. Yeah, I was just so occupied with academics that I just forgot about it. I don't know. It's just kind of that weird dilemma. Is that the right word? I don't know. I'm at the point where like, cause like in high school, all throughout high school, I have always been an achiever. I've always been an honor student, all of that. And I feel like in college, like that trait still carries on. This is a pretty cute, I know. This is a pretty cute biome. But like yeah, that trait still carries on. Like I'm still an achiever. And I feel like that comes with the cost. Like I feel like because like I want to achieve as much, I want to get the highest grades, like I end up like becoming burnt out academically and all of that. And yeah, I just I don't know, I just feel like I didn't get to do as much this semester, even though like it feels like, you know, I don't know. But like honestly, this first semester, I don't know if it's just me, but like this first semester, it honestly felt like I just finished a year of high school. Like the amount of stress that I felt during this semester was like equal to the amount of stress that I felt in like 1 year in high school, which is like weird, but like yeah, it's kind of also weird how fast it all went. Like all of a sudden, like oh my god, like our first semester is done. So yeah, that's how my first semester went. I guess I should make some like goals. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think like where should I build my house and all of that. I mean like this is pretty, but like I don't I don't like being like near this area. Yeah. Oh, I guess I should make like resolutions for myself. Um this upcoming semester. Yeah, instead of like making I should make more New Year's resolutions. I don't know. I feel like my life lately has been like kind of static, like because of me focusing on academics and stuff. Like I haven't really evolved this much as a person. So like this semester, I guess I plan. I hope that this semester I am gonna. I don't know. Like I'm trying to make goals for myself, but like I just don't know what kind of goals. I definitely top of my list. I want to focus more on my music side. I want to like make more like actually do something that I like other than just like studying. And then oh my gosh, I should like stop doom scrolling, cuz like that's such a time killer, like one every time I wake up, I look at my phone and then I just look at shorts and reels and it's like oh my gosh, like then after like an hour comes by, like 2 hours goes by, and like 3 hours goes by, and it's just like oh my gosh, what have I been doing? But like yeah, goal number 1, focus on my music stuff. Goal number 2, try not to doom scroll as much, probably. Goal number 3, try to socialize more. I don't know what to talk about, but like I should at least like ask like how my classmates are doing or something. And yeah, probably talk more to my friends and family. And oh my gosh, drive. Shocker, yes, I have a car. Okay, here's the thing. I drove Yes, in my first semester. Okay, okay. When it comes to me and my relationship and driving, it's honestly kind of rocky because like I feel like the main reason why I just am not like that eager to drive is because of the fact that my dad would yell at me at times when I would drive, and I think that stuck to me, like him yelling at me. So like I feel like every time, oh my gosh, is it just me or oh what the fuck? Is it just me or the trees very green? That's weird. This is a jungle, no? Yeah. I think I wanna build my house in like I honestly don't know. Honestly, maybe here is fine. I don't know. I just I should just like build a house somewhere. But like yeah, as I was saying, oh there's acacia. My relationship was driving with driving is affected because of my father yelling at me every time I would drive, or like in the car in general. Like there were times where my father would just yell at me, and then like I don't know, I think that really like affected me, I guess, in a way. And yeah, so like I try my best to always go out of my comfort zone to like try and drive. Yeah, I remember doing that during this tree planting that we had to do. Since we had to go there at an early time, I like we had to be at the area at like 5 a.m. So like I remember like okay, no, we're gonna force ourselves to drive. So yeah, that's what I did. Like I forced myself to drive. I forced myself to go out there. And then, luckily I had someone with me. I had Sherry with me, which was such a huge help because like I don't know if I could drive alone if I'm gonna be honest with you. But like yeah, during that time oh my gosh. Like when I drove that night, it was like 5 a.m. Like it was legit, there's no light at all. Oh my gosh, like my like the car, the windows were moist and I couldn't see almost anything. Like the fact that it was dark, it was like night, and the fact that the the what's it called? The screen? The, the thing in front of me is like moist. Like I couldn't see anything. Like legit, like when like a light would like run past by me, like let's say like there's a car just gonna go past me by me or something, and then like there will be like light that will come by, like it would just be like it's as if like I had no glasses on. Like that's how it felt when I was driving, which was pretty scary, but like hey, we made it. And then as we made it, like I tried parking, and then yeah, it was pretty cool. I remember that day vividly. That day was pretty cool because like as I was about to go home, I was supposed to go home alone because Sherry was gonna commute back to her house, which is pretty far away. She had to overnight during my like the day before because yeah, her place is pretty far. And then like I was supposed to like go home alone, but like my tita texted me like, "Hey, are you still like here? Mind picking us up?" Where it's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you," because like I don't think I could have like done it alone. But yeah, that day was so memorable to me because I actually drove a car, and I actually like, hey, I mean like, I survived, like yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's probably gonna be one of my goals to like drive more and post more in this channel. Yeah, so I haven't posted a lot in this channel. It's kind of like sad, but like whatever. I'm gonna. I don't know what to do with the old videos. I think I'm gonna just make them into the montage thing that I've been doing. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of montages. There's still, I think, 2 more episodes in the world that me and Amar made, and then after that, we just kind of gave up. We didn't make more. I think. I mean, the world is still there. We can like play more in there, but like I don't know how it's gonna go. And then yeah, what other videos are there? The mimic. Oh my gosh, the mimic video. I haven't edited that yet. Yeah, I don't know. This summer break, I think I'm gonna try and post some more videos, but like this style, I wanna try and make this like every week, probably. I don't know. I just wanna post something in this channel, and then like, I guess like this style of video, like, like updating my life, it's pretty cool. So like, I wanna try and do that like every other week or every week or something. And like, yeah, try and build a house. I guess I'm gonna settle it in this biome, like jungle biome. I don't know. Oh yeah, probably every other week I'm also gonna add more mods to this world. So I don't know. Like if if like you wanna, you could like add, like comment down there like what mod should I add. Cause like I don't know. I don't wanna add like those adventure mods. I just wanna add like, I don't just add to the vanilla experience. So like for example this mod Terralith. Yeah, it just adds more biomes. Yeah. I'm not that interested in the, what's this? The like those kind of mods like about like, oh, kill the boss and all of those. No, I'm just more like, hey, no, I'm just gonna build and maybe adventure here and there, but like yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I think that's gonna be where I'm gonna end it so far. Yeah, I just wanted to like other than updating you guys, I think this video is also just for me, like like kind of like a progress video, like, oh, like how's my life so far and all of that. Oh, I guess I should make a message to myself like in the next semester. um are you alive? I don't know. Have you made more friends? Have you drove more? Have you been like actually like doing some music on the side? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of a weird thought, how it's like I'm halfway done of my first year in college. Like, ew. Like hopefully like during this series or whatever, if like I'm able to like get past 2 episodes on this or something, hopefully like I'd be like a certified yapper. Like I'll just like keep talking, cause like yeah, I would stutter a lot. I think that's where I'm gonna struggle editing on this. Is that the fact that I'm gonna struggle a lot. Can I tame you with this? Can I? I don't think I can. I need bones. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. So oh my gosh, I just realized my skin. So my skin is a Pokemon. I don't know if you know this Pokemon, but like it's a Pokemon. I don't know what made me like what made me pick this Pokemon, but like yeah, I thought that Pokemon was pretty cute, so like I tried to make it my own. But like yeah, that's gonna be, I'm gonna end it for now. I don't know if this is gonna last long, this like podcast thing of like me updating my life or whatever. But like yeah, hope it's gonna be understandable. Like hope you enjoyed it or whatever. I'm gonna try and upload the other videos as well. But yeah, I'm probably gonna upload this first so that I won't forget. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this this file isn't won't corrupt or something. Yeah, I guess next episode I'm just gonna make a house. Okay, bye y'all.